Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Harigaran. I'm a student of Master of Science Civil Engineering Technology from University Malaysia Perlis. Today our topic is investigation of concrete deformation, deterioration, and repair techniques in existing structure. Okay, first of all, we go for the introduction. A base introduction of concrete deformation and deterioration is actually the concrete deformation is a change in its shape, size, physical volume of the concrete under several factors such as a load, times, temperatures, and also the exposed environmental conditions. Basically, this deformations is directly impact on the structural integrity, durability, and serviceability of the concrete. And deterioration, concrete deterioration is a progressive degradation of concrete due to the physical, chemical, and environmental actions and leading to reduce the strength of the strength and the durability of the concrete. Deformation and deterioration is not the same thing, but it cannot be explained in a separated way, meaning that when we discuss about deformation, we have to discuss about the deterioration. Okay, so we moving to our topic today, which is a real case study. Basically, this studies was carried out on the existing two-story shop lot buildings. Okay, it's carried out by myself, which is a visual inspection. First, due to the limitations, we are unable to carry out non-destructive or destructive tests. We are based on the visual inspection. So what I've noticed is basically there is a defects, or we can say that deformation and deterioration on the existing RC slabs. First of all is the scaling. Okay, scaling on the top of the RC structures. Second is the cracks on the existing grounds slab, which is suspended on the ground. Third is the spalling of the bottom at the bottom of the RC step. Okay, these are the three the defects or deterioration and the deformation that I noticed on the existing structure. So we move on. How before we move on, how we are going to repair these techniques? There is several causes. We can say the factors that affect it. First, the scaling on the top of the RC slab. We can say that maybe during construction they not cure properly, so that's why it's localized. Not whole portion is localized. Certain portion is scale like peeling off a small piece of concrete layer. Second, regarding the cracks, there is a two types of cracks, which is hairline cracks and also the settlement cracks. Okay, ground slabs is sitting on the ground, which if subgrade is settled, it's definitely it will induce the cracks of the slab. Okay, third is falling at the RC slab bottom. Okay, it's definitely an obvious there is corroded reinforcement is appears we see from our naked eyes, which is obviously due to the corrosion of the reinforcement. Okay, so we move on. How we going to repair it? Okay, first of all, the first defect, which is deformation, which is scaling defect on the top of the RC slab. First, we have to do repair report. We have to identify what is the issue and how to repair it. Planning of the rectification. Third, prepare the necessary equipments together with the PPE, personal protective equipments. Fourth will be we have to find the equipments and clear the space and the portion that affected to before we infill with the grouting. So there'll be a good needs to be good bonding between the grouting and also the existing concrete surface. So we have to clear it and we have to apply the chemical to bonding agents because the existing concrete is already casted and cured, hardened a few long time ago. So we have to apply some chemical agent to make a good bonding strength. Then we have to apply for the non-string grouting, and we have to the non-string grouting is subject to to the manufacturer and the specialist specification and the methodology. And then we have to manually compare and surface finishing. Curing process must is a must. Then post rectification, we have to monitor is that still is occurring, and we have to find the root of cause. Okay, this is the first. Second, we go to the cracks on the slab surface. There's two types of cracks, as I mentioned before. First is airlines, another one is a settlement. Based on this scenario, there's a lot of cracks outside, but based on this case study, I found there is a two cracks. First is the airline, second is the settlement. So we have to, as I mentioned, first pre-repair report. Second, we have to identify the settlement issue. We have to make good. Okay, we have to prepare the necessary equipments. We have to make good or improve. Okay, grouting the base, make it no settlement. Okay, avoid settlement. Then, as mentioned, these cracks we have to widen it. Okay, without widening it, we do not know what is loose particles. We have to make it routing, widen it, then we have to apply the grouting to match back to the existing surface to make the bondings. Then finally is the curing process and the post rectification report. So there is a few way for the cracks. Okay, we can say this is how we going to original cracks. So you can see the bottom picture, original cracks, routing, sealing. Then after that, we can another way is doing snitching. Like snitching method, we use the U-bar and follow along the crack line. We implant all the rebars, then seal with the grouting, and surface need to be finished with the existing concrete structure level. This is for the second deformation issue. This is one of the technique. Okay. Third, we go for the spalling at the bottom of the RC slab. Actually, this one is a bit quite severe case because spalling will be it's major it's a major issue that cause the slab can be collapsed if we not maintain or repair properly. So in this case, we have to first we have to study, investigate. If can, we can carry out non-destructive tests like ultrasonic and rebound MM tests to identify the actual strength. Then we have to clear up, prepare all the necessary equipments, clear all these loose particles and broken particles of the concrete, and then we have to remove all the rusting from the rebar, either by using wire brush or sandblasting method. Then once everything is cleared up, we have to use the blowers or other materials to clear up all the loose particles. Then we apply anti-corrosion agents to prevent the spalling happens again. Okay. After that, we have to apply finish with the non-string high strength concrete grouting, because the concrete slab is structural elements, so we have to use the grouting which have strength, compressive strength higher than the concrete, so it will enhance and it's reinstate the original condition of the slab to sustain the loading as per design. Then the surface finishing and the curing process and the post rectification report to monitor how the technique works. Is that efficient, or we have to approach another way? This is how these are the three example of techniques, methods that we can use these resolve this deformation and deterioration defects on the existing structure. So I think that's all from my side. Before that, just would like to say this basically repair is post after construction. Okay, so it's would be better if as a designer or contractor consider preventive measures, which is like using corrosion inhibitors like waterproofing and etc. Whatever preventive measures that can prolong the serviceability or durability of the concrete and reduce the maintenance. This is I would like to highlight as a info from my side. I think that's all. Thank you.